I thought I'd make a short video showing you the inside of Mrs. B and showing you around. Here we are, here we go. So this is the cockpit area, and as you can see, panels seated nice and quietly at the moment, which means there's no jet skis nearby. So it's a nice space. We've got a table which pulls out, and let's take you down into the main cabin. So first off, we have our kitchen, and you see we've got a microwave oven. The stove is on a gimbal so that when we're sailing and keeled over, nothing spills. Got a double sink. We have a little freezer down here. We have a nice sized fridge, very well organized with holders so nothing falls out. We're coming into the living area. This is the chart station, my computer desk. I've got a lovely living area, and with it being a deck saloon, we have lots of light all around, which is fantastic. Got fans for when it gets hot, got a telly, and let's come through into the forward cabin. So this is our guest quarters when we got the arrival guests coming in, and it's got its own storage facilities here. It has its own toilet. Toilets on a boat called a head, and it's a manual toilet. You just have to pump the thing and it pumps seawater in. And the first shower, which is used as a living space, we can have storage area as we don't often have too many guests. Coming back through the cabin, which is lovely and high, we come to our second head. Again, it's a workable area. In case you're wondering, and we've got another shower just behind, which also used as a storage area when we're not having showers. So I guess people are wondering what happens to the poop and pee. Well, underneath here we have a holding tank. So the toilet evacuates into the holding tank, and we can either have that pumped out if we're in a marina, or we head far enough offshore, only 5 nautical miles, and then we can jettison her. And underneath here we've got 2 big water tanks. One of the joys of what we got is we've got a desalinator, a water maker, just in here. So let's have a little look. That's the beauty. And that turns seawater, clean seawater, into fresh drinking water. And that means we don't have to go ashore to fill up with water. Underneath here we have the batteries, big service batteries, and we have solar panels on the roof, and we have a wind turbine and an aeolian which produces power when there's wind as well. So that tops up our batteries on a daily basis. And over here we've got the readout, and that lets me know that our batteries are now at 100% charged. So pieces of kit, we've got a VHF radio and its repeater, so that we can stay in contact with anybody in and make any emergency messages if we ever need to. Let's show you back to the back cabin. This is where the main sleeping quarters are. This is where Helen and I live, or sleep rather. And it's a nice, decent sized bed, nice space. Underneath here we have lots and lots of storage for our clothes. We have a cupboard here, cupboard on the other side, more storage underneath. Under the bed is the big diesel tank, and yet more storage. And oh yeah, in terms of storage, again, behind each of these seats we've got extra space where we can store stuff. We've got our inverter, so we can produce mains AC power on board, which is how we can run the computers, how we can run the Wi-Fi. Yeah, so there you have it. This is Mrs. B. Let me show you some of the navigational and safety features of the boat. Okay, so first off we have our life raft here. built for 6 people. It's got flares on board, it's got water on board, and a few other things, so that if ever Mrs. B is sinking, we can launch her and get into her and stay safe. The unit next to it, this thing over here, is called an EPIRB. It's an electronic device which this one actually will automatically open and launch if it gets wet, and what it does is if we're in difficulty, we switch it on and it also sends a signal to satellites to let people know where we are, and automatically say we've got a distress signal problem, can help, please come. So there's 2 of the main principal safety features on the boat. Right, now over here is the central pinnacle. We have our steering wheel, and we have our old style manual compass. This lets me know the depth of water we're in under the keel. That lets me know the direction we're heading in. We also have controls for the bow thruster, which enables me to control the bow when we're anchoring and mooring, to offset any side winds a little bit. Now this little beauty is our navigational device. It combines GPS with the charts of the area we're sailing in. So this is us, and those are our previous tracks. And you can see it says the depth of the water, and yeah, so you can zoom in and out and see where you want to head. Yeah, for example, over here you can see there's some nasty little points, some rocks to be avoided, and so on and so forth. So you plot your route based upon what you see on the chart. Yeah. And it also gives us a real-time display of what the wind's doing and the direction we're heading in. And if we're moving, it let us know our speed. Some of that is also repeated up on the dials in the front, just there as well, and lets us know the wind direction. So to tell the truth, it's much better to just use your judgment rather than that, because there's always a time lag. A person can, at least at the moment, can always sail much better than a computer. Anyway, so that's us.